This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
When a council started running the Horde, our identity as Horde was stripped of tradition. Under the council's rule, criminal members of the Alliance have been getting away with killing us. Do we want to continue this? On June 9th, 6-9, vote no so we can return to our roots. Let's go home again with our once and future war chiefs.
I'm Al Gore, and I approve this message. I'm super cereal.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind.
Hosted by Boomy Nation, sometimes Craig, Gershom, Johnnie Tips, and Wooly. Oh, what's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode number 177. Also, no, there is no vote to return to having a war chief. But I wish a fucking war chief would return. And I do, by the way, appreciate the irony of a vote to go back to war chief when we're trying to get out of a council rule. Whatever, leave me alone. Anyway, I'm Wooly, the chill AF feral kitty cat raider. And, here with me, I had also written DH Delver, but I haven't done shit with my Demon Hunter since I wrote that. But anyway, here with me is Gershom, the sassy-ass Beast Mastery Hunter. We also have the man, the myth, the bearded warlock himself, Boomy Nation. And of course, Johnnie Tips, the proud Dark Iron Diabolus Lock. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Howdy.
What's up, swingers? Hey, how all you boys out there now in Chicago? It's been like 60 degrees for 2 fucking days in a row, bro. Like, I don't want to see any beards. I love beards, but I want to see y'all just shave it off because it is so nice outside right now.
No beards will be gone.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all three of the guys
Boomy, you gotta let me
beards.
come like braid it and put it in like a man croissant. On your face, a man croissant. I'll just braid it and then also twist it up so it looks very nice. Cause it's nice in Chicago right now. It's nice.
I mean, it's rainy and shit, isn't it?
It's raining, but like windy. Really, like, yeah. After the shit we go through, this is nothing.
By the way, that cold open took a lot longer to put together than I thought it would. Like, holy shit. That's all one recording. Butters, the thing, the song, all one button that I clicked. Anyways, what have you guys been up to in WoW this week? I want to start off with Johnnie, because he said he had some stuff happen in Mythic Plus.
I went, got raid. We killed on heroic. We got to Sprockenbogger or Sprockenjogger.
Something I don't fucking know. Sprocken.
The one before Mugsy or whatever. It's like the third to last boss. It's the one you're on the bridge and all the lightning comes out and there's all this like the fire and the swirls and the conveying belt and shit. That one.
Sprocket Monger.
That's it. That's what it's called. Yeah. Dick and Fucker. That's the one.
Yeah, Dick and Fucker. Yep, Dick and Fucker. That guy. Yeah. Got to him. Did some Mythic Plus. I already did my weekly, right? Because of that Mythic Dungeon Quest, whatever. Did the 4. I needed one more, and I haven't done Motherlode yet. And my brother was like, "Hey, let's do a 2 for the quest instead of doing like a 6 or whatever, like I normally would."
Wait, like you're in IRL, brother? Like you're genetical?
Yeah.
Okay.
My brother's the reason I play this game, like straight up. Like he's the one.
I
that got
think
me
I remember you telling that story. You're right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So me and my bro, like, he goes like, "Hey, I got my Pres Invoker. I want to do some lobies on him. I've already done my. I keep tanks normally. So anyway, so we go into this Motherload 2. It's a fucking 2. Okay, we go in at the pug, whatever. And then a couple of random people, I'm like, whatever. It's we fine. Goes off swimmingly. We fucking kill the trash. The first boss clicks. Everyone's clicking. Everything's going great. Typical casual. Boom, boom, boom. Knock it out. And we go to the first boss. And I'm like, oh, there's bombs in the ground. I should kick those away from the group. Nope. Apparently he goes to hit the boss with those. So we had to reset the boss. And then we pull it again. And then like, I'm like, okay, so we hit the boss. So I hit the boss with 2 of them. And then we didn't get all the bombs because someone didn't, like, you can only get so many in the time frame per person. So someone else had to get them. So we had to reset again. And then the third time we got it, and then the second boss, apparently, like, I'm like, oh, there's an ad chasing me. I should kill it. It's fixated on me. So I fit the entire fight killing the little ads over and over and over again, which I didn't realize you're supposed to ignore those and hit the boss with the larger ad that you're not fixated on, and you just kite and walk around and pedal step around the boss in a circle. I had no idea. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Third boss, and then I'm like, I thought you were supposed to, like, I get swirly on me. I'm like, okay, I'll go away from the group. And I go in the little tiny corner away from everyone else so it wouldn't hit nobody. And then, like, apparently you're supposed to, like, walk around the mess to clean up the mess. I'm like, fuck. And then the last boss, the intermission happens. I go and kill the ads. I'm like, okay, killing ads. La-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, everyone, then I saw the ping, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me go stay on this. I'm like, okay, cool. And we still time it, by the way. We still time this key, but mind you, out of all this crap happening, right? All that happens. This fucking monk and Trits are giving me shit for, like, even though I've done, like, 6s and 7s, no problem, and the mechanics were not a problem at all in other dungeons.
Wait, which dungeon was this again?
Motherload.
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I haven't done this dungeon since BFA, and apparently they changed a bunch of shit. I'm like, okay, I haven't done this dungeon since, like, BFA.
Well, so when they put it in the mythic pool, they put, like, different stuff on the...
Yeah. Apparently they changed a couple of the bosses, and some of the other stuff's been changed. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I mean, it's just the amount of grief they were giving me over, like, a time, too. It's like, dude, if we didn't time it, I would have been more, okay, my bad, bro. I'll let you run my key or something like that, or whatever, something.
But, like, you timed it, though.
I know. That was
like, they're really just being egregious just because they're being assholes.
Yes. And I was like,
2. Ugh, gross. Hey, you guys, if you're out there doing the Mythic Plus community, don't be a dick, especially on 2s. Fuck off.
I get the expectation of, like, oh, you do a Mythic 0 first before going in 2. Dude, I'm already doing 6s and 7s. I don't need to waste my time to go do a 0 on one dungeon.
Can't they just look at your Raider IO or whatever? Like,
but
they're not going to take the time to do that.
Get that much.
My brother queued.
Oh.
Well, they were obviously seeing I haven't done the dungeon yet, and I'm like, they obviously saw that before adding us.
Yeah, but wouldn't... Oh, I just wish there was a way that they could see that you had, like, 6s and 7s in, like, other dungeons. It's not like you were just queuing it too because you were new
I had never done a dungeon before. They were
yeah.
As if I had never done any sort of dungeon before. Like, bro, I've done all these other dungeons. I didn't do this one dungeon because I thought it was a 2 and it wouldn't be a big deal to go in blind on a 2. Which I feel like if you're already I'm already over geared. I'm not even getting gear for this. Like, I don't need this dungeon. I was doing this for the week.
So you were just doing that to help your brother all along?
No, and for the weekly, the weekly quest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was it. That was the only reason.
Yeah.
I could give a shit less about doing it too. I didn't need shit from that dungeon at all.
Wow.
I was just doing it for the weekly quest to get it done with. Like, oh god.
I just can't believe that the system of Mythic Plus has gone from, like, the favoritist thing that everyone loves to do to like a complete cesspool of shit in like 3 expansions.
Oh, it's always been. It's the lower keys.
Sorry, Wooly, I know we kind of took.
Historically,
the
historically, the toxicity has been heavily weighted toward lower keys. It's always been that way.
Yes, and I was okay with that. I didn't report them. I didn't do any bullshit. I probably should have, but I didn't because I didn't want to deal with the bullshit of like aftermath of that. I was like, whatever. I just let it slide. Oh, because I've seen much worse in dungeons, and that wasn't that bad. So it was like, okay, whatever. I don't give a shit. I just thought it was so crazy for a 2. If it was a 4 or a 6 or an 8, yeah, sure. And plus, if I was doing a higher key, I would have looked up a video beforehand. You know, like I would have done my diligence. But it was a fucking 2. You feel the key, you get a 2. You can't get lower than that. You know, it's like what are you talking about? There's not even after.
Yeah, like you were saying, like the difference between a 0 and a 2 is nothing except the timer.
Yeah,
like that's
literally.
it. Yeah.
Well,
I was so like, what the fuck?
And that's what you did on your summer vacation.
Yeah. Other than that, Sanctum of Domination. I just got out of that. I did a achievement run to help some people out that had some missing achieves. And I saw the Garrosh cutscene because fucking the Garrosh cutscene after Blood Render, whatever his name is, Soul Render.
And like he calls Thrall a coward, and then he like disappears into jizz or something.
He like obliterates the boss as he's like falling down. He's like the boss is like down but not fully dead. Garrett's like I don't regret nothing.
Yeah, your mic is sort of phasing in and out here and there, but yeah, that I do remember really liking that cutscene. Was there anything else you did this week?
That's it.
Gershom, what'd you do in WoW this week?
I did every little thing I could do on Gershom, with the intention of finally wrapping up these reputations. Finally, I fucking did. I got 25 on everybody. Hooray!
Nice.
Except for the goblins. Not gonna do that. I think I'm like 9 or 10 on them. And then we got a catalyst charge this week, last Tuesday. So I got up to a 3-piece. And I'm just still learning. I'm sort of learning that that process, I think, a little bit. Like I'm still making mistakes with it on accident, but I think like the way that the system is implemented right now actually feels really good. Like even if you do make a mistake, you're still not gonna have like the worst time when you're trying to upgrade stuff. So like I felt like in season 1 I got far enough to be okay with the content that I wanted to do, and I think that that's cool because that's like a huge goal for gaming, right? Like you want to be happy doing what you're doing, and I felt like for the casual gaming things are going really well. I feel like the way that Blizzard is addressing that is going really well, and I'm really enjoying that. So I mean, kind of that's it. And then I did my delves and stuff. And I finally kind of started actually having the feedback loop with the keys and stuff. So like last week I filled my vault. I got 8 like world events or delves, and I had like 1 key. And now this week I have like going into it, I have everything filled up. I did 8 things and I have like 2 keys. So it's starting to, do that thing, like getting the keys and getting the shards and stuff. So, I mean, that's kind of it though. Like, I feel like the patch is in a really good place. As a casual player, I feel pretty good about it. So, yeah.
Nice. As for me, what I've done in WoW this week, I guess I did a fair amount of delving on my druid, and we went back into the raid. I had a bad headache. I wasn't feeling very good. So I ended up going to lay down. But, these things happen. Did I do much else? Oh, okay, fun story. My cat ate my fucking headset, and I still am not sure if it works, because I'm afraid to try. So I ended up having to raid with a different headset plugged in so I can hear, but it doesn't have a mic that works with this system I've got worked out here. So I ended up using my freaking podcast mic for raid. So that was exciting. Let's see what else. I decided I wanted to play my Demon Hunter more, because he is primarily built for delving, so that's what I have him for. So I need to get him up to par with Season 2, because I'm thinking I want to go for let me solo him on... Oh shit, I don't know if I want to do that on my Demon Hunter or Druid, because my Druid is going to be getting heroic Undermine gear. So I don't know, we'll see. Beyond that, that's just kind of my regular loop, doing the same thing over and over. I went into Priory because I have a one of my BIS items is, and I didn't get it. It dropped, but the tank took it, which, you know, I was sad.
I hate when that happens.
Dude, I did it on my lunch at work, and it took up my entire lunch break, and I didn't get dick from doing that. I'm still
I
PO'd.
could have had a ham and Swiss sub. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and your Priory
Fuck your
ring.
canoe.
Fuck you. I need a sub. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Willie.
Yeah, oh well. That's it for me. Boomy, what did you do this week?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know, man. I've been busy, but in World of Warcraft, I finished the 11.1 story arc, and that was pretty cool. See everything. Although I am stuck on the drive quest. I still have this stupid green arrow over my head, and I can't find in quotes, the drive. I would like the stupid arrow to go away now.
Dude, I always have that arrow over my head. I don't know about others, but it pisses me off.
Yeah,
Wait.
press 5.
There's a way to
What?
turn
Press
it
five?
off, because I have mine turned off, but I did it so fucking long ago that I don't remember how I did it. I'm sorry,
If
guys.
you're in the car, you press 5.
What the fuck?
Is it? Oh, it's like ignore, like, because she
No,
wants
it
to give
turns
you a
on,
quest
though.
or something.
The walkie-talkie icon. It's like the little walkie-talkie
Yeah.
icon. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because I just want to
Okay.
finish the stupid quest.
Yeah.
Because
so
right
just
now-
turn off like her walkie-talkie, because she's trying to tell you to go do something that you don't have to do yet, and then you can turn that off, and then later you can go do it.
Okay,
Oh,
because
then I
that
will do
thing's
that later.
fucking annoying. I don't need no goddamn walkie-talkie. Jesus.
I think so it was a few weeks ago, but Wooly had said something about having like more of a better grounded GPS. So like the Dragonflight does this too, like the little the caveat, like the little arrow in the sky that kind of tells you which direction you're going in. It goes like in and out, right? Sometimes even when you're dragonflying, like if you're far away or close, it'll stop or it'll go back and forth. And I noticed with the goblin car driving, it's the same thing. Like this arrow will sort of go away and come back and not. And like I just wish they would nail down this system, because this would be so much more fun to engage with. But half the time I'm like, that shit is fucked up. I'm not getting where I need to go. If I'm anywhere not on the main road, I'm just going on like a ground mount and just walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
should-
like
they should have it
it
turned off.
definitely it doesn't need polishing. It needs like a whole reworking.
It's a good idea, but they need to
Right.
go back underneath the hood
Yeah.
on that
I
one.
have a
Little
good
bit.
idea. So make a button to where you can have it turn off when the world quests automatically show up on your fucking quest log,
Yes.
and you'd be able to turn that off.
I'm
Yeah,
still,
it doesn't
and I'm
change your
also
phase.
still having trouble with even showing up on the map. Like if I'm anywhere that's not on the main road again, and I hit like the M key, like where am I to go to my next world quest, I will not show up. I don't show up, and then I meander my way over to like the big old like blacktop circle place, and all of a sudden I'm on the map again. But like if I go off like into the suburbs, I just get lost. It's really weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like to drive now.
Nope. I could do without it. I do like being able to move around faster, but it's gotta. I don't see this one taking off like skywriting has.
Oh no! I mean, I accidentally got into this stupid ring with that giant elite, and I kept trying to get out, but then it killed me, and I was really sad.
Yep.
But other than that, that's like World of Warcraft. But man, I've just been streaming now and having fun in there, and had to prove a point to someone who keeps commenting in my YouTube comments and annoying everyone. And they kept saying, I'm in World of Warcraft right now, and the dungeons are taking 2 hours to pop. I'm like, no, you're not. So I had to go in. I'm like, dude, there's
no you're just playing a hunter, bro. That's all. That's all that is.
Right?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Hunter paid. I'm sorry. Continue your story. I'm so sorry.
So the thing is, I let this person just comment because I'm like, you're not being a dick, but it helps with my algorithm. But I'm like, dude, because their whole thing's like, SOTOR's better because X, Y, and Z. And we're all like, what are you talking about? So I had to go in and I'm like queuing for all this stuff. I'm like, literally, like an LFR maybe might take an hour, but it never takes that long. But yeah, nothing took more than 15 minutes to pop, especially if I was paying attention. However,
even if I was making the hunter joke, I have never waited 2 hours. I've probably waited
Never once.
like 30 minutes, 30 minutes tops.
15 years in, I've never waited 2 hours for a dungeon to pop.
No, never,
happen.
ever in my life. That person was just exaggerating grossly.
Yeah.
If it gets to a half hour, I'm like, no, I'm not doing the dungeon, and I just leave the queue. Fuck it.
I just re-queue, and then it's like, sometimes it shifts, or I'll be like, you know what, I don't really need to do that
if
dungeon.
it goes egregiously beyond the predicted time, I start to feel like there's a bug, and I'll just leave it and queue again, and sometimes it'll pop immediately. So
Yep.
yeah, hint there, but
I also need to do some shout outs. I told people in my stream I would do this. You do this goal for super chats and whatnot, and people who re-up their membership to the channel. So big shout out to Zoro and Jalik for your super chats, man. I told you I would do it. So
Shout out
on the podcast.
Hell yeah. Well, let's move on then now to the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah!
It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get to it, I just want to remind everybody, please only partake of the mixed drink of the week or any alcohol for that matter if you're of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Yeah, nailed it. Anyway, we have been going through end bosses of raids, starting with vanilla, going through to today. We have now gotten to the final boss of Cataclysm, of specifically Dragon Soul, and that would be Madness of Deathwing. Boomy is bringing us the drink this week, and I suppose it is up to us to guess what's in it. Now, for my guess, I think he's breaking his usual mold because he doesn't want to be predictable. Except, no, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. He wants us to think he's going to do that. So, Madness of Deathwing. Deathwing was once Neltharion, a proud, stalwart black dragon, right? Right? So, Bourbon, to me, seems to represent black dragons pretty well in that regard. But he got corrupted. He got corrupted because he had to put Razageth in a timeout. And then the Void came and tickled his nutsack, and he's like, oh, that actually feels good. So I'm thinking...
So while his nutsack was getting tickled, he was like, go slap fucking little black dragon boy with your wings. She fucked him up. Anyways, go ahead.
I'd watch that cinematic.
That sounds sexual.
It's out there. You can find it.
All right, so the bourbon has been corrupted then by purple pixie sticks that you stirred within it. Because he's also got tentacles. And this is something I don't think you actually did. I'm gonna guess black licorice hanging, 4 pieces of black licorice hanging over the edge of the glass.
Close, but no cigar.
Can I go? Can I
You
go?
can go. Go.
Okay, Johnny, can I go? Is that okay? Okay, good. Okay, it's you're gonna make some black licorice water by boiling black licorice candy with water and then keeping the water, and you're gonna make a shot that is half black licorice water, 1/4 Jaeger, and 1/4 vodka, and you're gonna shoot it. That's the return of Deathwing. No?
Damn. So fucking...
He said no. Savage.
Johnny, do you have a guess for us?
Yep, I do. I think it's a half shot of Jaeger, half shot of absinthe, and a sugar cube muddled. Then you pour some bourbon and rye whiskey split, and you add some cherry bitters on top.
These guys are bar
too
brothers.
fancy.
No.
My guess,
What did
like...
he drink? He drank tap water. He drank Chicago tap
Gross.
water.
Isn't that just...
That's the return of Deathwing. There you go.
My guess is more or less something straight out of the very first drink series we ever did, where there was fucking candy in it. All right, Boomy, what's actually in this drink?
Well, if you and Johnny got together to do this, you were both very close. It is Fireball mixed with Jaegermeister for all the fire and the cinnamon.
Damn. So it's those two mixed together like 50-50 and you just go neat? Well, not neat, but you know what I mean.
Much.
Well, damn.
Oh, I've got it in front of me, baby.
Over the... Who else wants to send him off?
Over the lips, hit the guns, look out, asshole! Also, look out me because I feel like you're gonna flirt later.
No.
No.
Johnny, look out, baby.
There we go.
He's coming for that ass. So, that was the Madness of Deathwing drink. Next week... we are accelerating this drink series so that we don't spend 8 years doing it. So starting next week, we are only doing drinks for the final bosses in that expansion. And we have the final boss of Mists of Pandaria, Garrosh Hellscream. By our usual schedule, it would be Gershom taking that drink. I am going to ask.
You called it, yes.
I'm going to ask if we can flip-flop in this case.
That. No,
Yay!
You do,
So
Garrosh, bro. Yeah.
I get to bring
please.
a Garrosh.
I know how much you love hate Garrosh. This is going to be so fun.
I like love Garrosh. He's like... I was one of those people who...
I know I've said like the most like random stuff about like Orgrimmar, and I'm like, oh, this is how Orgrimmar looks now, and you're like, fuck you, Garrosh. And I'm like, wow.
Thanks, Hellscream.
Yeah, I know. It's a horde thing. It's a horde
I'm Al Gore.
As an Alliance player, go sit the fuck down. Sorry. Go ahead. Love you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. No, as an Alliance player, I would like to say I like Garrosh before he kind of got neutered after Kata. And that one scene with Sylvanas.
Dude, yes. And
tell me that wasn't like one of the best deaths of all time, though. When Thrall took him down, dude, that was.
Oh, that was good. I just missed like when he called Sylvanas the B word. I'm like, dang, this is great.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like, shut up, lady.
See,
lady.
Garrosh himself, We've talked about this before. As a war chief, I fucking hated him, especially because he was getting super racist. He didn't want anybody in Orgrimmar except orcs. And that's...
You know what kind of sucks, though, too, about his trope? Like, not to run you to death, Willie, but, like, going to the boring tundra when you were first opening up, like, if you were playing Horde and you were first opening up, like, the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, you went to Brann tundra. I was joking around to call it boring tundra. But, like, when you go and he's there, like, and he's the war chief, because Thrall was like, oh, there's this weird stuff going on, so I'm gonna dipset. Obviously, he was looking into, like, cataclysm stuff or whatever, but, yeah, it was weird because you got to know Garrosh and he didn't seem that bad back then. I don't know, like I call it boring tundra and a lot of people do, but the first time you do that whole zone, it's actually pretty rad.
It's just a lot of travel. Huge zone.
It's a lot. It's a big zone, but yeah.
All right.
I think they were also getting used to flying back then because it was Burning Crusade before that, so it was like, yeah.
Well, that will be Garrosh coming to us next week. I'm excited. We have something to do that we haven't gotten a chance to do in a long time. Are you guys ready for...
I am restless.
TeaBag Time.
It is the TeaBag Time. This is the section of the show where somebody has either given us some feedback on the show, said something cool, otherwise needs to be shouted out, and we call that teabagging. We teabag you on the show by shouting you out. And this time around, this comes to us from Rostagoat, who joined our Discord server, thrallsballs.com. There's a link there. And then immediately had something very kind to say to us. He said, hey, all, love the podcast. You guys make me laugh. And I am tickled pink to be getting something like that now because I have not been very good about posting when the episodes are up on social medias or even trying to grow the audience much. I've had a very, very busy life lately. So to know that there are still people out there who maybe they're new to the show or maybe they just feel like joining the Discord for the first time ever, that is a good feeling. So thank you, Rostagoat. Thank you. I lost my spot in the... Oh, yeah. This is important. So, if any of y'all out there also want to be teabagged on the pod, that is to say, shout it out, just go ahead, submit reviews, or even just little things, or whatever. Even if it's something mean to say. You know, but please don't be mean for the sake of being mean. I don't know. Email us, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. Excuse me, I burped. Our Twitter at thrallsballspod, or even join Discord. So you go to thrallsballs.com and all of our relevant links will be there, including the link to Discord. And shit, Johnnie just pointed out in host chat, our Apple podcast still has very old information on it. I gotta get in there and change that. I'm not sure how, but I will. So yeah, shall we move on to WoW news? Yeah, let's do it.
WoW news.
WoW news, motherfuckers.
Time for WoW news, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's just like the prophecy foretold, and by prophecy I mean Gershom. So, first up, I want to talk about the 30th anniversary Warcraft event. We mentioned these things before, but to remind everybody, these are celebrations that Blizzard is putting on all over the world, here and there. They are in Seoul, Toronto, Sydney, Sao Paulo, and the final one, it looks like, is in Boston during PAX East in May this year, 2025. Essentially, when you go there, you'll be able to enjoy an evening of live entertainment, meet some Warcraft devs, and they say experience unique events, whatever the hell that means. Why am I bringing this up now? Well, tickets for the Boston event went on sale on March 27th and almost immediately sold out. This is not BlizzCon. There are not going to have room for however many thousand show up. So if you were really hoping to get a ticket to that, I think you may have missed your chance if you haven't already, and that's a bummer. But I felt like it would be worth pointing out that this is still happening and that the tickets sold out, just because, you know, this sounds like a fun thing to do. I don't think they've done something like this before. It's like a localized mini BlizzCon, but more like a Warcraft con, WarCon. I don't know. You could call that... WarCon would be a bad idea, because that could be like Warhammer convention. You might have military leaders from all over the world thinking you're talking about actual war. Who the fuck knows? But, you know, we're on the other side of a proper BlizzCon announcement for the 2026 BlizzCon. So I'm curious, knowing that we're getting a BlizzCon back, what do you guys think about these smaller localized events while having a BlizzCon to look forward to? What kind of effect do you think that'll have on BlizzCon? I, for one... See, I think it might affect attendance at BlizzCon, because there are people who want to go because they want the experience of being surrounded by Warcraft fans, or, you know, okay, StarCraft, Overwatch, all that shit. But I feel like there are people who would want to go to BlizzCon for that. But if they can get that at a smaller event and they get that, then I'm probably not going to go to BlizzCon, or maybe, I don't know, if that's what they're going for.
But they're only doing that. Like, there's only so many people that can go to that event, and it's very localized. It's only people on the East Coast, which I think makes sense, because it's so much further away to go from Boston to LA than, let's say, Milwaukee or Chicago, right? So
that's true.
I will say, as someone who has tried to host a pandemic era get together, right? Like TBCon, the first one back in like 2021, I think, right?
I believe so, yes, 2021.
Yeah. So, but like having been to even the first BlizzCon, I mean, all due credit to my awesome barbecue, but even that was not the same as the first BlizzCon, which wasn't all that. Like, the first BlizzCon was like nothing, y'all. Like, there was no line. Like, we just walked into the place. It was ridiculous. Like, but my first little TBCon, like, it doesn't measure up. I know, and I understand the community trying to like do the thing and keep people together, and that's awesome. And I will participate in the same thing, but actual BlizzCon is just the thing.
Yeah, I you know what? I concede the point. I don't think it'll affect BlizzCon. I changed my mind.
No, I don't think it'll affect BlizzCon. Although I wish
I just had a emotional speech. I convinced the men. Yes.
So yeah, I think that's actually all that really needs to be said about those events, especially because the only one to be taking place in America has sold out. Boomy, do you want to talk to us about what's going on with guild name changes?
Yeah, I do. Okay, guys, so guild name changes are now going to be for gold. As of April 2nd, guild name changes will be available in-game for the nice hefty price of 200,000 gold, and no longer available on the Blizzard store. Even though I couldn't see a price on the Blizzard store, but now save up your gold, guild leaders. That seems like a good move, but what does everyone think? I'm okay with it, since everyone's like freaking like washed in gold these days. So I'm okay with it. What do you guys think?
I am very much in favor of it, especially because guilds bloat gold like crazy. Not intentionally either. Like, You get gold
do you guys
from...
mind if I ask, like, what did you have to do before to change your guild name? Like,
It was a paid service.
so you had to pay real life money.
Yeah.
And now they're saying you can pay gold. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think... And it's
That's
also...
the same as like paying your sub. I pay my sub all the time with gold. Oh my god. That's so cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a good move because things like that should be available in the game without the extra money. And honestly, I don't even think 200k is that big of a price for this, especially because, yes, guilds have passive ways of generating gold. But also, if a guild really wants to change their name, that is a cost that could be shared. Either if the members of the guild want to contribute or just the officers or whatever. 200 is not that much to come up with in the grand scheme of things. 200k, I should say.
No, it really isn't. So I'm totally on board with it. I say go with it. We can save our real life, in life money. In life money? IRL, whatever.
Go for the gold. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gershom, what's going on with the trading post?
Okay. The trading post, I like the trading post this month. I do. So the reward for like the filling the bar, which doesn't take much, you just have to do like activities. I think I usually get mine done in like 2 or 3 days. I don't know, like if you guys have like a different experience, but like by the time you do any dungeons, world quests, anything, like you're gonna have that bar revealed. And you get like these masks. There's 2 of them, and they're kind of like, they look the same, but they're different colors. So one is like red and gold and kind of cool, and then another one is like greenish and different colors. And they have these like glowing eyes that kind of match the set. But it's really cool because they look like Arakoa to me. I don't know, like, what did you think, Bully? Because I know you looked at the article because you helped me, like.
Yeah.
I
think
you
they
think
look.
it looks like Arakoa-ish, yeah?
See, I didn't immediately think Arakoa, but I probably should have, because, like, so they're beaked, they're bird-like, you got that green and bronze one, and a red and purple one, and they've got these, like, plumes of feathers going behind them, and I really like
and
that.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, and the glowing eyes.
So that's the other thing. So going on with the trading posts, they do have this kind of dark moon, old gaudy orange eyeball thing,
Yes.
like on the top of the head, right? Like on the forehead.
You know
so
what?
That used to be like you had to have like the old, like there was an achievement where you had that in BFA, right?
Yeah, actually, that's what I was going to say next. There's some people running around with that still on, and this is a headpiece
I will not
you can
mention.
wear.
I don't know who that is. I have
Are you
no
still
idea.
running around with the N'Zoth eyeball on?
Isn't Taliesin doing that?
I think so. He might have stopped by now.
Wasn't Aaron from the DNR podcast doing that for
I'm not sure. I
growling?
do know that I haven't really been watching a lot of Taliesin and Evitel because I like his content and her content, I should say. I like their content, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that sort of delivery of content. It's very high energy. Sometimes I want something more mellow.
Hello, guys. Welcome to WoW. We did things.
Hi, guys. What's that?
I think I remember Berserker was talking about interviewing Taliesin, and he was like, the guy was literally bouncing off the walls. Like,
He's a very high energy guy. There's this guy who stopped making videos and like his videos would always be like, "Hey guys, welcome to my WoW content. I don't really use very much energy when I talk, but that's okay. I want to talk about something I'm really mad about. My characters got deleted on Classic. I'm pissed." It's
Are you on an episode of
What the hell was
Letterkenny
his
right
name?
now? I'm sorry.
It's like a in between two ferns.
Like, it's not Doron's movies. That's a different guy. It's like a lesser, not lesser,
Not
but like,
Akalon, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, see, I don't think he does WoW stuff anymore. I think he went to Variety now.
Something.
I think he was some
don't know.
WoW stuff, but I don't think he's like primarily doing WoW stuff anymore.
So what kind of stuff are we going to be able to buy from the trading post, though, in April?
Yeah, so also, yeah, while we get back onto the trading post, thank you, Willie. We have the Violet Darkmoon Charger, which is basically kind of looks like a paladin horse, like as far as like blanket, it's got the big old blanket and stuff. But the thing is, it's like, okay, the blanket's purple, and then the face is kind of like thematic with like the Darkmoon Fair. It's kind of got that like jester face. I think like you would compare it to the set that you had like that my warlock uses, that like it's like a kind of scary little mask. So like the horse has that on, and like it doesn't have horns, but it has like that weird thing. And then there's the Forest Dwellers Rooted attire, which I have not looked at, but I do intend to. And it's kind of like a mushroom transmog set, right? Like,
Yeah, I am super pumped for this one specifically. I want it.
I think that's cool, especially like it sounds like sort of elven or dwarven or even like earthen a little bit, like, you know, like we've seen evidence of earthen creatures like having moss grow on them and having plants grow on them and stuff like that. So I think this would be like a very nice addition to like transmogs for the game. And shout out to Blizzard for thinking about that stuff. And then we have links to all the things that we just kind of talk shit about for way too long in the show notes, right? Yeah.
My favorite thing about this the mushroom thingy is the shoulders, because they're literally just big ass mushrooms. I fucking love that.
That's amazing. That's so you can just like sniff them all the time and then go find like little baby pink elephants everywhere.
Yeah, and then zoom across the delve on them. Johnny, there's a lot going on in Classic right now, isn't there? You want to take us into the Classic era?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Oh, man. So, Soda Pop's Guild, its only things was getting DDoS the fuck out of. So, all those, well, they don't really know. It seemed pretty fucking targeted to me. All right. After.
I'd say it's a safe bet, honestly.
Apparently, there were some guilds afterwards that got DDoS too. So, it might have just been a widespread DDoS of just WoW stuff. But it was definitely like when they were raiding, they were getting DDoS. The servers got DDoSed exactly when they pulled and shit. So it seemed pretty targeted. So anyway, they basically all wiped on fucking Blackwing Lair. That guild basically just died. And apparently Blizzard has actually started reviving the characters. But before they did that, Soda Pop went ahead and was like, nope, we're done. We're fucking done with this bullshit. Fucking, I don't want to cause more DDoS in the servers. No one gets to play. It's crazy. They might be reading again now. I haven't caught up on that, but they did revive like some of the people that were affected by the DDoS tax. So, another news on Season of Discovery, you got the new dragon models, the PTR.
Could I chime in on the DDoS thing real quick?
Yeah.
Because this is where it gets contentious, is them rezzing those characters. And I've seen a lot of people getting pissed off about it and saying it's streamer privilege. And I strongly disagree, to be honest. Because, here's why. I'm not a fan of Soda Poppin', but I think it's a safe bet that the DDoS attacks were targeting his guild and, yes, maybe some others. And it's not just members of OnlyFans who are getting rezzed. It's everybody who died because of the DDoSing, okay?
Exactly.
While Blizzard did say that they're not doing that for, like, normal disconnects and stuff, I gotta say, like, you can't call it streamer privilege when the only reason it was happening is because a high-profile guy like Soda Poppin', and I think there's a few other streamers in that guild. I could be wrong, but I think Aya has a hardcore character in there. I'm not sure about that. But it was happening because they were being targeted. So, like, streamer privilege would be if it were not targeted against that guild, if it were still happening without it being a target against that guild. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well,
Yeah.
you died, so we're just gonna give you that back. That's streamer privilege. My 2 cents.
No, that's a very fair point.
No, 100. Like, either way, like, I mean, even if they didn't res him, whatever. It's fucking hardcore. You go in knowing, you know, I mean, that's whatever.
Yep.
It's a fucking video game. Who cares? It's not like they're getting, like, it's not like, if it was like retail, it's one thing because it's new content and it's like more like money involved competitiveness with it, you know?
Yeah.
With classic, it's kind of like,
100%. All right, I'm done interrupting.
I don't disagree with you though in terms of how they went about it. I mean, I think they should get involved in this case because it was an attack. It wasn't like, oh, I died. I'm famous, so I get to have a free res. It's not that kind of situation.
Exactly.
Right? By the way, Season Discovery, there's new tier sets in the PTR, a new fucking badass dragon mog. It looks like Galacross. Or like one of those Dragon Ball style dragons they're adding to the new Phase 8 with the Scarlet Enclave raid. And there are several recolors. There's a green one, a red one that looks badass, and then there's another purple one that looks really cool too. And they all look pretty cool actually. So imagine Scarlet Enclave people with fucking dragons now. So fucking even more reason to play SOD because you get to see Scarlet Crusade with fucking dragons, okay?
Fine, I'll download it again.
Proto-Dregs, too. That makes it more primal.
It took one man to tell you, yes. So, Johnny, you and me were talking about this last week. About the Scarlet Crusade and the entrance of, like, the Horde into the Eastern Kingdoms. And it's gonna be wild, dude.
Dude, and there's a dragon mount. You get to have a fucking dragonfly mount.
Well, and
really?
Is it gonna
in Season
be
of Discovery?
like, so the dragon mounts that they had back then were enslaved red dragons.
Yeah,
from like Grim Batol, remember? Because they had Alexstrasza over there giving forced birth. Sorry, like.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Wally, as you are, but.
I don't know if they're mounts, but they are rare elite dragonkins.
In the original lore. In Grim Batol, when they had Alexstrasza tied up and they were making her have babies, that was so the orcs could have red dragons who could like spit fire on people and just destroy things. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
And there's new tier sets. Some of the tier sets are pretty fucking cool. The Warlock one is a cool tank one. Your Shadow Cleave puts corruption on everything and then corruption heals you, which sounds fucking insane. And the DPS one gives you a bunch of haste procs from all your non-dot crits. So like Incinerate, Shadow Bolt, shit like that. Shadow Burn, anything like that. So there's some other cool ones. The Hunter ones is okay. They're giving you like the Chimera Shot proc on your multi-shot, where your Chimera Shot buffs your multi-shot. And then they're like give you like an agi buff and a couple other things with the set. There's a couple other cool sets here. I won't go into too much detail, but you can go find them on Wowhead. There's some really cool ones on there. The Druid one's really cool. Pharaoh gets a clear casting proc on your finishers. There's like a chance to proc that, and there's some other quality of life improvements. And then the Prop Pally one, they made Shield of the Righteous do more damage based on your block chance, and they made it give you block chance in addition to that. So it's like a self-feeding feedback loop situation. And of course, there's some non-tier pieces you can get now, and they added all the quest rewards from the class quests. So they added these special weapons a couple phases ago where, like, I think the Warlock one was like, oh, you can get an instant demon summon, like, every minute, and then if you kill it, you get, like, a crazy buff to your damage or whatever, and you can constantly rotate out your demons that way. like there was a popular spec in the day that you could rotate your demons out and do that. They brought all those weapons back, and you can just get it with the Undermine Reals, which is like the Sod's version of like Valor, kind of. Every boss in any dungeon you do gives you Undermine Reals in any dungeon, and you get more. I forget how many, but every boss in any dungeon at any level, I believe, gives you Undermine Reals. In all of Classic, right? In all Sod, you know. Other than that, that's about it for Sod. And then Classic Fresh, they're just doing the new Phase 3 rewards. You know, there's like Argent Dawn, Thorium Brotherhood, Timberball, Hold Rep. They put the Warsong Gulch Rep is open now. So pretty typical Classic stuff being unlocked now as the phases go on in the anniversary Fresh realms they did. And then in Cata Classic, there was a big guild perk bug fix that was essentially like giving you a lot less rep reduction when you left a guild than what it should have been from back then. So they fixed that, and that's about all I got. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm confused. I thought, how can you have rep with a guild you're not in anyway?
You rejoin back in the guild or the next guild, it would it was giving you a lot less. If you got G kicked as Troll,
see.
Right, and then you got reinvited, you were like losing like a lot of rep.
Gotcha.
Essentially, and they fixed that bug essentially.
Before we go on to question of the week, can I ask you a Sod question quick? And you as a warlock will probably know this. Did they change it so that soul shards don't fill up your bags anymore, or is it still the case?
It's still the case.
God damn it.
But they still have soul shard bags. They still have soul shard bags. But honestly, it's a struggle sometimes, especially when you're first getting to 60. But you can just buy bags really cheap because gold's pretty plentiful. Like the daily lockout events, you're getting like 80 gold each time you do it. If not more.
Definitely it's not like a system that's gonna cripple you forever, but like they also did the same thing. I mean, it was the same thing with Hunter back in the day.
Yes,
so like you had to have arrows and you had to have a arrow bag. You couldn't just have them hanging out. Like now, like you can just there's no such thing as arrows. You can just run around and like kill stuff. But like, yeah, like back in the day, it was like you had to have like a quiver that had only 20 shots in it. Like, and then that was why I think that was kind of where the survival hunter gig kind of gave birth to that, right? Like, because it was like if you ran out of ammo, which was obviously all the fucking time because you only had 20 shots, then you would have to melee and beat stuff with your mace. So yeah, whatever happened with that, but like that's how it was back in the day for sure for hunters as well.
I totally forgot they have dual spec now.
Oh yeah, I have heard that.
You have to pay a lot of gold for it though. It's expensive, but you can get it. And but yeah, you can get dual spec now. If you pay once and you get access to dual spec, and I forgot how much gold it is, but it was a lot. It was almost as much. It was like I want to say like maybe half as much as a epic mount.
So like being dual spec in the original game was like how you played it. I remember trying to roll a mage and being like a fire arcane mage. Is that like what you mean by dual spec? Like
no, not like mixing in the same talent tree, but you can have multiple. You can have 2 sets of talent trees saved. Like you can be a mix of fire and frost, and then have an arcane tree saved. Because before you couldn't do that all the time. They didn't add dual spec to TBC, I think, or like
correct.
Classic.
Like you could only have one spec at a time. There was no changing specs.
Like
you had to pay money to fix talents.
Yes.
Got it.
Instead of having to pay every time you want to change your talent, you can have up to 2 now, I think. You can. This was a while ago they did this. I just forgot to mention it because
it's seemingly so minor compared to how we play now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's move on to question of the week, y'alls.
Question above the week.
All right, we asked you a question a couple weeks ago. We wanted to know which delve would be the best to have an orgy in, and which one would be the worst. So, to read some answers here from Discord, there are 3 answers that came from Discord. Do you 3 want to read them, or because one of us is going to get left out?
I can read Aaron's.
All right, go on ahead.
Aaron says, best I got, say, Caravel's Rest in the Isle of Dorn. The whole thing is in darkness, set to soft candlelight. It's just a romantic place to get aggressively fucked and sucked. Worst has gotta be the sinkhole. Nothing kills a group sex experience like having to run away to grab air and avoid choking to death.
I'm going to say what I said in Discord. Some people like the choking.
I mean, no comment.
Listen. When it comes to Aaron, that was like when Aaron gets to trolling, he just got to top tier trolling. That was That was very good. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
Who wants to read slide whistles?
Go check out Aaron DNR over there at the DNR podcast, right?
Do not relent. Another pod. Do not relent to read their full Christian name. Who wants to read slide? Sure.
Slide whistle says, "Do not fuck in fungal folly. I repeat, do not fuck in fungal folly. That is a yeast infection waiting to happen."
Gotta agree.
Yep, 100%. That's gross. That was on mine.
Why do you guys know so much about yeast infections? That's really weird. Okay.
Again, no comment, Your Honor.
It's fine. I plead the
second and the fifth.
Fifth.
1,
All right.
2, and 3. Yes, all the balls are there.
Okay.
What?
You want to read Drastio, Gershom?
I am having trouble pulling up the Discord answers right now.
No worries, I'll read it. It says, I gotta go with fungal folly. Haha, mushrooms and sex has gotta be the best. I agree with the second part, but as we just established, fungal folly will fuck you up.
That's according to Slide Whistle, right?
What?
Yes.
Sorry, Slide Whistle. Never mind.
She said slide the whistle.
So, gross. Here is, I think, the best one, and this is one I know Gershom already agrees with, would be, what is it called? Myconic, whatever. The one in Halifal.
Mycomancer Cavern.
Yes, because you can do shrooms, and imagine just shrooming out while getting
so like that's where
broomed out.
You may have to edit this out, but I lost the point of the game. I don't understand like what we're doing in that delve.
There's a game.
Yeah.
Let me make a note here. Actually, I'll lose the timestamp anyway. So, we each say which one is best and worse, and after we say it, the other ones are saying 1 through 5, whether they agree, how much they agree or disagree. 5 being agree the most, and 1 being disagree the most.
I still don't get it. I think
we'll just say our answers then.
I can.
No, you're okay. We'll just say our answers then, and then we can talk about what they are.
For answers for what?
The question of the week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Mycomancer Cavern, is that what it was called?
Mycomancer Cavern.
Yeah.
Mycomancer Cavern, yeah.
That's it. I think that would be the best one because you shroom out while you get broomed out. And obviously for the worst, I gotta agree with Slide. Fungal Folly, just by the name alone. Like, sure, there's mushrooms in there, but are you tripping on them? No. You're bouncing, and sometimes unintentionally, there's spores blowing up that going straight up your beehole. What are your guys' answers? Boomy, what's your answer?
So I'm going to say where the party should happen, obviously, is the waterworks. Because it's going to be moist. There's going to be a lot of water and spurting and stuff. However,
you know, it's all rats in there, right?
Yeah, she's got you.
It's all rats. Like you go down
like
there and
shaved,
it's
some
just
don't.
rats. Okay.
What's your worst
the worst,
answer?
however, what's that, Wooly?
Your worst. What's your worst?
Oh, it's got to totally be Fungal Folly. Just because I'm like,
So far.
that's like, you haven't taken a shower. It's been really humid, gross, smelly.
And for some reason, that guy would still be fishing while you're doing it on top of that pillar.
Yes.
That guy is Brann Bronzebeard, and I got him to level 60. That's my old man. Come on, no.
No, I don't mean
Buddy.
Brann running around fishing. I mean that guy, you know, with the the big
other one,
sphere
yeah, I
of
know.
water. That dude.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah. Gershom, what's your best and worst? What's your answers?
Okay, listen.
Hey, listen, guys.
Listen, guys. Listen. Hear me out. The best is gonna be the one where you can't breathe. I think.
Oh,
for
God.
Undescribed reasons, I think that's gonna be the best
Oh,
one.
my God.
That's my dope.
That would be the sinkhole.
You know what, Brann? You can go throw your potions off the cliff. Whatever, fuck you. I'm gonna die down here. I'm gonna choke to death, and this would be great.
Fart in Brann's hat, and he
gross.
can use it as an air source.
Ew. That's what he would say. He's like, baby, I'm here for you. No, get out of here. And then on the other end, I'm gonna say that I like Kriegval's Rest as my best one, that I want to be like the best place, because I like when you get to the end and all the earthen and the dwarven type characters are like dancing around and stuff, and it feels like a party. Like, I like that one. So yeah.
Oh, God. Boomy just put a fucking GIF in the host chat that's this chick with like 5 hot dogs in her mouth.
It's so gnarly.
That is
It's like
very
color.
suggestive.
I mean, I did that on purpose.
Johnny, what are your answers?
I'm gonna say my favorite is the Underkeep, because it's like a little castle and you get to have all the cool parties, like seductiveness, kinkies. Like, it gives me some Eyes Wide Shut vibes. I don't know. Like, it gives me like a allure to it.
And what's your worst?
The worst, I'm gonna say the freaking where is it called? The Skittering Breach.
Oh, God, yeah. I'd have to agree.
Ah, bleh.
I'm
Like,
still
it's
on
just like
Fungal
a-
Folly, but that's a pretty bad one.
Yeah, that's the one I was like,
Who wants to do it with a bunch of
There's a lot
spiders
of
around?
spiders in there. There's a lot of spiders in
They
that
crawl
one.
up your pee hole.
I mean, it feels like something that just hasn't been used in a long time. A lot of spiders and dust.
Speaking of Amazon. Sorry.
Well, that's where we are with that. We have forever soiled delves. Next time you're in Fungal Folly, you'll be like, oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute,
maybe
maybe
even
over
more
there
fun.
would work. Nope.
Look at that spider dust going right up his fucking cock hole. Jesus Christ.
Doing it in a delve,
Unbelievable.
pounding real hard 1 second, and the next you know, you're standing at that fucking summoning stone in the middle of the delve, and you're like, oh, son of a bitch, I must have pounded too hard, and now I'm dead. But you respawn. Anyway, we're gonna get on out of here, but first, what are our final thoughts? Gershom, what's your final thought?
I feel like if you respawn, like you said, and you bang it real hard and you respawn, do you come back with like 5% less of a harder dick? Like, is there like a res spell on your penis?
No, you get a 10 plus stamina on that one.
Fucking A, let's go.
No res sickness on that.
No res sickness on the dickness.
You get that 1 minute cooldown, then you're like, okay, let's do this.
Let's go.
Boomy, what's your final thought?
I cannot top that final thought, so I will concur.
Johnny, what's your final thought?
Don't pee in the pool, folks.
Okay. My final thought, I'm way too proud of that cold open. I really shouldn't be because it's so fucking stupid, but I had fun making it. Anyway, we are gonna go ahead and leave. Feel free to follow us in the social media places. I am at Wooly08, 2 O's, 2 L's, and a Y on Twitter, Instagram, and Bluesky. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom, all one word, GERSHOM on Twitter. Boomy is at Boomy Nation on Twitter, YouTube, basically any of his socials. That's BOOMYNATION. And then Johnny Tips, Johnny.tips, that's Johnny spelled JOHNNIE on Discord, at Johnny.tips on Instagram. And then, of course, Craig, our very part-time 5th co-host. You can follow him if you feel like, at Craig Addict on Twitter. That's Craig the name, Addict. And then, of course, there is the show at Thrall's Balls Pod on Twitter. Yeah, or pretty much any social that we're on, really. Yeah, you can email us with any feedback or any questions, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us feedback on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com. That takes you to our link tree, and all our relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. Anyway, bye, guys. We love you. Be good.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Where'd it go?